What's up, YouTube? This is part 4 of the collection video for my Masters of the Universe He-Man collection. And the character that is front and center right now is a guy called Ram-Man. And the reason why I have him up front is because there's a slight story associated with the character of Ram-Man. So when I was stationed at Fort Campbell, which was between 2009 and 2013, one of the things that I got into was going to Goodwills and flea markets. So Goodwilling and flea markets was something that I did in my pastime. We live very close to Fort Campbell. I'm actually stationed at Fort Knox, and that's where we're from, the Fort Knox area of Kentucky. So now you know where I live, not that it's a big deal. But we really didn't like Fort Campbell all too much, so my wife moved back home to the Fort Knox area. She was able to find a job more quickly than she was when we were at Campbell. So I was living at Campbell by myself for about, I don't know, 2 years or so. And that's when I really got into going to flea markets and Goodwills. And there was this local Goodwill that I used to go to every week, every day that I had a day off, I would just go down there and see what they had. And one of the favorite places of mine to look around in was their little toy section. All it was a big bin that they just threw toys into. And actually, as far as those toys go, they put bags there, like little plastic bags, and you can put as many toys in that bin inside those plastic bags as you want to. I think it only costs $1. And I never bought too many things over there. I have a couple of them sitting around that I did buy. I'll bring those up in a minute, or maybe in the next video. But I was walking past that toy bin one day, and Ram-Man was just laying right there, right on the top. And when I saw it, I snatched him up very quickly because obviously I knew what it was. And I made the purchase. I bought him for $1 at the Goodwill. And for those who played with He-Man as a kid, they'll remember that the toy Ram-Man, when you push his legs in all the way, he has a spring-loaded hook here. And when you click on it, which is pretty tough without knocking him over, he would spring up. Although, this is a fail. I guess it doesn't work so well anymore, but hold on. I have another one. Let me grab this one up here. This is the second one that I had. I wasn't going to show it, but we'll see if this one works better. Doesn't appear to. Huh? I didn't realize these didn't work as well as they did. I think when they were brand new, you could at least hit this little notch and the legs would at least, pop out a little bit like that. Or maybe I'm just remembering incorrectly. But obviously it's really hard to hit that notch without knocking the figure over. But that's the story of when I very first got into, well, not very first got into collecting them, but Ram-Man was just the first figure that I bought before I bought the rest of the collection that you saw. And I'll tell you, I was really excited when I found this Ram-Man, because before that it had been years that I went into any store, like a flea market or whatnot, and saw a Masters of the Universe figure in there. So I was pretty excited about that. But anyway, that's Ram-Man, or the Ram-Mans. And we'll get on to the next couple of figures that we have down here. This, when I was a kid, was one of my favorite figures. I actually remember going to the store and buying him. His name is Too Bad. And when you bring his arms out, he crushes your Scully. And this was the guy that I used to always have come to Skeletor's aid when I was playing with him as a kid. And he would come up from behind and crush He-Man's head. And He-Man, or Skeletor, and Too Bad would win the battle. So that's him right there. I don't exactly remember this person's name, this character's name, I'm going to assume it was B-Store from the Hordak collection, but I could be wrong. I don't know this guy's name or these two here below, or these two right here. But here's them. And, oh, his name is Mechaneck, I just remembered. Because his neck comes up and, like, it almost sounds like automatic, but Mechaneck. That's this character. And I can't remember his name at all. Leech, I don't know. I can't remember his name. But there are those two. And here's one other character. And, oh no, I thought I had his mask up here. There it is on the floor. I think I remember this guy's name being Buzzor. And I remember as a kid, I always liked the way his... hold on. I always liked the way his uniform, for lack of a better term, looked. I don't know why. It just looked pretty cool to me. And I never noticed this. I don't know if this is just because the product is old, but when you bring his wings up, they slowly fall back into place. Well, another fail. I thought I seen it doing it earlier, but anyway, this is Buzzor, I believe. And here is his mask that he wore. And it goes over his face. Something like that. So anyways, guys, this is the this is the end of this video as far as these figures go. And I have one more video to show, and that will conclude this collections video of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, along with a few She-Ra characters from the Evil Horde. Thanks.